Hey, good morning. It is Wednesday. This is your midweek pick me up. I'm going to do a couple parts actually on this one topic because it is very good. And I think a lot of people misunderstand what grace is. So, we're talking about grace today as one of our gifts from God. What is grace? Well, Ephesians chapter 2, 8 through 9, it says, "For by grace you have been saved through faith." Okay, that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. So grace is God's undeserved favor, freely given to us through Jesus Christ, right? It is not earned, it's not bought or achieved, it is received. Remember, it's a gift. Grace is the foundation, though, of the believer's salvation and the heartbeat of our relationship with God. Now, when we look at the meaning of grace, right? Grace means unmerited favor, receiving what we do not deserve. It is God's kindness shown to us through Christ. Okay? That's why we have grace, because of Jesus Christ. Without grace, there is no salvation or true transformation. Without grace, grace is a gift. It is not a reward, right? We cannot work for it, perform for it well enough to even earn it, right? Grace removes the pride because it reminds us that everything that we have comes from God. It's not about us. The world tries to make it all about us and we can do this and we can control it. No, that pride leads to destruction, right? In Romans 11:6, it says, "If by grace, then it cannot be based on works. If it were, then grace would no longer be grace." So here's an example. The thief on the cross. This is great because it was like a last minute thing, but it still gives us the understanding of God's grace. He had no time to prove himself. He was on the cross, about to die, y'all. Yet Jesus promised him paradise. And if you want to go look it up, please do. Don't trust me. Look it up. Get it for yourself. Luke chapter 23, 42 through 43. This moment shows that grace meets us right where we are. It's not where we think we should be. Now, do many misuse grace? Absolutely. When we treat grace as a license to sin instead, right? A reason to love God more, we misuse it. When we stop being grateful, right? And start being deserving and feeling entitled. When we compare our grace story, right? Competitive about grace. Who does that? Instead of stewarding our own. But this is why it matters. Grace draws us closer to God, not away from him. It frees us from guilt and shame, and it transforms our hearts to live from love and not obligation. Here's the question I want to leave for you today, and we'll go on part 2 on the next day, okay? Do I see grace as something I must earn or as a gift I humbly receive and live from daily? Can you answer that question? God bless you. Have a wonderful Wednesday.